Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be an Empties video and I haven't done one in a while. I don't think I've done one since maybe March or February, but I didn't have that many Empties like April or May or even June. So today I just sort of collected all of my recent Empties or that I haven't shared with you before, and I'm going to talk about those today just because I had some that I wanted to share my opinion on. But first off, I'm just going to start with some products that I have used up in some product pans. So I will have those listed in this description box because I have sort of my opinion on them already in the finale or like in the update when I use them up in my product pans. But yeah, let's just get into those. The first one is the Tata Harper Regenerating Cleanser. So this is an exfoliating like daily cleanser, and I use this in the morning in the shower. But yeah, I told you that in my Drop 10 by Summer, but I don't like exfoliating cleansers, so I would not repurchase this one, and this is expensive. So yeah, I would probably want to try other things from their brands. I know Caroline Hirons is a YouTuber that talks very much about, or like only talks about skincare, and she swears by their like regular cleanser, not the exfoliating one. So like if I had a chance to pick up one of the deluxe size samples again of that one, I probably would. Sorry about my phone. Okay, and then I also used up the MAC Studio Fix Fluid, also in that product. I don't really like this foundation by itself because it's very heavy. I did mix in some like illuminating foundations, and then I really liked it because it does have like great coverage, and when I used something a bit more dewy, I really like the finish. But I'm glad I used up that one and I would not repurchase. I also used up this L'Oreal Pure Clay Purify Mask, so it was just like a clay mask. I don't like the green one, I really love the black one. So if you are in like the store and you see these, pick up the black one and not the green one. The black one is much better. I don't feel like this did a ton for my skin, but I did sort of notice a difference when I used it sort of like regularly. Like now, I didn't mention that in my finale for Drop 10 by Summer, but now that it's done and I haven't used it in a while, I feel like my skin has sort of become worse. So I'm definitely going to like put another face mask in the product so that I will just pick up the habit of like using them regularly again. But yeah, I used this one up and would not repurchase. This is an empty that I did not mention in the finale I did for the Roulette Product Pan product, just because it wasn't done. But now I have finally used this one up. This is the YSL Les Saharine Sunkissed Blur Perfector Healthy Glow Balm Powder. So this was a cream bronzer that sort of turned into like a balmy powdery finish on the skin. And I really like this. I like the color. I think I have the color 4 or 3. I think it might be 4, but it was a nice color, a bit orange, and I'm really happy I used this up because this was one of the, I think this was like the first luxury product that I bought myself, and these are like $45–50 or something, so I'm really happy I got my money's worth out of this, and I will definitely be keeping the packaging. I don't think I would repurchase this particular like formula or type of product, or well, I would. I am interested in buying the Chanel Teint de Soleil like bronzer in a jar, so I think it's sort of the same concept as this one. I just don't think I would purchase this one again because I would like to try that one, and that one is huge, so you definitely don't need 2 of these. So happy I used this one up. And in that product, the Roulette product, I used up the Colourpop lipsticks in Oh Snap, which I'm happy about. I probably would repurchase that one if I made like an order in the future when I don't have that many lip products. If I made an order from Colourpop, I would probably include it just because I really liked the formula and the color. I have some lipsticks that I'm working on currently though. From the Drop 10 by Summer as well, I had the Yves Rocher Citron nail polish. I really like this color. It's a stunning like yellow shade, and I do feel like you have to use like a top coat with it, even though you probably do that with every nail polish, but you need to use a top coat with it just because it sort of oxidizes if you don't use one, so it turns a bit more like orange than the bright yellow you see in the packaging. But if you use a top coat, it stays like this yellow, and I probably would repurchase this. You need to use 2 coats, but yeah, I'm really happy with that nail polish. If I ever go buy like a store, like a Yves Rocher store, and they have it in store, then I would probably pick it up. Okay, so now we only have some other Empties left. I have the SC top coat, like a sample size of the top coat. I really like this. I have another one, so I have it on today. But I really like this, and I would definitely consider repurchasing that one after trying like the sample. I also have the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with Avocado. So this is like an eye cream. I am looking for a new eye cream, so if you know one that's good, let me know down in the comments. But this one is sort of, I wish it was a bit more creamy, but I really liked it. And if I don't find another one that I really like, I would repurchase this one, because it's a really good eye cream and it lasts a really long time. I have the small size, so I have the 14 gram size, but yeah, I'm really happy I used this one up, and I think it took me about 6 months or so, maybe a bit less, so I'm really happy with how that lasted, and like, yeah, I'm really happy with that one. I also used up the MAC Painterly paint pot, so this is completely done. You all know this is my holy grail like eye primer, so yeah, I already have a backup of this one. And I really love that. I would definitely recommend it. I used a sample of the Clinique Repair Laser Focus Smooths, Restores and Corrects. I don't really know what this is, but I used it like a serum, and I don't think it did anything for my skin, so I would not purchase that one. One that did something for my skin was this DCL Hydra Boost Finishing Serum. So this is from Dermatologic Cosmetic Laboratory. So I had never heard of this brand before I got this serum, but this really did something for my skin when I put it on at night, and I woke up the next morning, my skin was like plump and like glowy, and I really liked the way my skin looked after using this one. I think this was like £95, so it's more, I think it's like $130 maybe, so it's super duper expensive, and I don't think I would ever purchase it, but you never know in the future when I have like a job and I get paid. You don't know if I would pick this up, but I don't know, I don't think so. It's just too expensive, but I really like the way that worked. And then we have the Now Bay Natural and Organic Calming Face Toner, and I have some lines here, but I think I'm down to here, so this is not empty, but I like transfer this into a spray bottle just so that I could like just spray it on my face instead of using like cotton rounds every single time and just throwing them away. I used a spray bottle instead, and once when I was like depositing this into that spray bottle, I saw like it has started to grow mold inside of it, so like almost like an algae sort of flew out into the other bottle, so I was like, ew. So this one has expired and I'm getting rid of it. It didn't like do anything, so I'm not unhappy with like throwing it away. And then I use the Aloe Face Cream Moisturizing Face Cream, I guess, from Siacha. I'm not sure, it might be like a German brand, but these, like the brand Siacha is super duper inexpensive. This is like $4 or $5, I think. Maybe more for the Aloe face cream. I have like the regular daily cream is super duper inexpensive, and I think this one is as well. And this is 50 milliliters, and I completely used it up. I got this one in a glossy box. I had purchased from them before getting this one. They work just fine. Like I know I have mentioned the other one I used up maybe a year ago in my empties I did a year ago. I know I mentioned that I really like this one. It doesn't like do a whole lot for like age preventing things, and since I'm like 25 now, I need to start using like age preventing things. So I like these. I would definitely use them if I come across them, or like I might repurchase in the future and use those if I feel like I need something a bit like lightweight, but I'm not gonna buy it right now. And then I have the Buffet from The Ordinary. So I use this up as a serum, so I used it day and night, and I actually really like this one. The only thing is that, well, you know, with these types of products, you use them and you feel like you see a difference, and then I stopped using it and I don't think I saw a difference. So my skin has not gotten like worse since I stopped using this, and that makes me feel like it didn't do a whole lot for my skin. But I really liked it, and I think I would repurchase it. I have some other serums that I'm using right now that I'm like trying out, but it's definitely on my list for like potential repurchases. And then I have the Body Shop Spiced Apple Hand Cream, so it's completely empty. But I really like these for keeping in my handbag, but I find the Spiced Apple scent to be a bit too lightweight for my liking. Like I can put it on my hands and then wait for half an hour when it has like sunken into my skin, and I feel like I have to use it again. So it's not like super moisturizing. So like this scent, I do like the other scents, like the Moringa scent. I have that one and I'm using it now after I use this one up, and I feel like that one is more moisturizing. So I don't know what's up with this scent, but I do like the concept of that hand cream. And then I have a NYX Tame & Frame Tinted Brow Pomade. So this is like not completely empty, but you can see it's basically empty. I have some on the side here, but it's just so goopy at the end that I decided that just because it's so inexpensive and I have other things that I need to use, I'm just going to like, no, not gonna bother. I have the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo. Like it has sort of a white cast, but the only thing with this one is that I used it up super quickly, and I know it's just a small size, but I feel like I used it up abnormally quickly. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think I would purchase that. It didn't make like a lasting impression on me. Okay, so those were all of the empties I wanted to share with you in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you sort of got my opinion on some products that I maybe haven't mentioned before, or like if you've been interested in some of them, maybe this made you realize if you wanted them or not. So yeah, as I said, that's it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!